not 146. That's for sure. We've been struggling to get 90. Yeah, we just are moving the ball. We're taking our open shots and we're making shots, which is, I mean, how many games in a row did we shoot under 30% from three? Now we shot 47 tonight. I mean, part of it is, playing Armani a little bit more, playing Garrison a little bit more, but also having some space out there so we can get to our driving kicks. And you know how it is. It's once a few go, you're feeling a lot more confident about shooting your shot. So we're pretty confident shooting right now.
Coach, is this what you meant when you talked earlier about finishing? You talked about the last game and tonight as well.
Yeah, I mean, we still weren't perfect at all. Had a few miscues down the stretch, but hung in there, fought. We'll learn from those miscues. Those are miscues that we'll make. But hanging in there was the big key, and getting down. They went up one, and we fought back, clawed back, and it was really, really good effort by a bunch of guys, a bunch of growth by a bunch of guys. I think you saw some growth from Scoot as far as 12 assists and 4 turnovers, and Christian Wood was really good, and we kept him in the pick and roll a lot, but I think I might have called 3 or 4 plays for him, but he stayed engaged in the game, and that's what we need from him.
Garrison Mathews 2 weeks ago. Did you ever see him having this kind of success with the main roster?
No. I mean, hitting big shots in fourth quarters and stuff like that. When you call up a two-way guy, you usually don't expect them even to kind of break the roster, but break the playing group. But he's earned it, so it's really good.
Coach, a lot has been made about the team you were supposed to have when you took over versus the team you have now. But for you, how has it been just to be able to watch the growth and the development of these young players?
It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. It's been hard, as we've seen, but this season and our mindset is about this stuff, like this moment right here, this game right here where we get down and we don't break and we come back and we fight and we find some success as a result of playing hard and playing together. So, yeah, it's a fun group because they all just want to do it the right way and they all want to fight. And they all want to have success. Excuse me. But, yeah, I mean, we're fighting.
Do you think that like a breakthrough, the last game, getting that win, kind of a breakthrough to help you in games like this?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's a good point. If we hadn't won the last game, maybe we wouldn't have come into the mindset that we did. But, yeah, we're on a 2-game winning streak now. So, after that long streak, and breaking through last game and feeling good about it and having 2 good days prior to today. This morning, I just had clips of us in our offense, like from last game on a loop over and over and over again with our ball movement and our 3-point shooting and our attacking the paint. So yeah, stuff like that does carry over.
Well, that'd be the same answer then, but to be able to withstand some adversity, then they had a 16-2 run, I think, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
What changed since a week or 2 ago where those kind of runs would be knockout matches?
That's a good question. I think learning from the adversity of the past has a lot to do with it. I think really settling down and starting to execute has something to do with it. I think you saw a lot less loose possessions down the stretch. Whether Scoot had the ball or Eric had the ball, we were pretty much organized and stayed in the flare pick and roll type stuff. And earlier in the season, we would have like loose possession after loose possession in the fourth quarter, and we learned from that. So we have to continue to learn and continue to kind of grow, because having that run is not great, and making sure that we can just finish a game without having to go through everything we went through tonight is probably the next step. But learning from a win the way that we did is much better than learning from a loss.
Coach, just spoke about Kevin Porter Jr. and seeing some growth out of him tonight. How did you feel about his just overall control of the game, especially at the end of regulation and then in that overtime period?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. He took a couple early jumpers and then got right back locked in to putting pressure on the defense. And I think you saw him controlling the game, finding Seawood on the rolls, finding Eric on the flares, going downhill, getting to the free throw line at the end. And that's big time stuff for a 21-year-old trying to learn how to play the point guard position. So the 12 assists were huge. And the 4 turnovers are equally huge for him. So growth.
Most of Christian's damage was done from the paint. I think he took about 3 threes today. Are you saying that more of a focus for him is to not hang out behind the 3-point line, but to try and be more force inside?
Yes and no. I mean, we want him to take what the defense gives him, obviously, and he's playing more 5 now. So him rolling to the paint is one of the advantages that he has when he's out there at the 5. So, yeah, he'll catch in the paint more because he's rolling harder, and there's a little bit more room out there for him.